No leaks. No rumors. No warning. One moment, a fan meeting. The next, Shu Kai drops to one knee. In front of tens of thousands. In front of millions watching live. And right there, in the front row, both mothers witnessed the proposal that shattered Chinese entertainment forever. Nobody bought a ticket expecting history. That night at Beijing National Stadium was marketed as simple, safe, predictable. A fan meeting. Smiles. Autographs. Behind-the-scenes stories. Fans came for nostalgia. They stayed for a miracle. Shu Kai and Tan Songyun walked onto the stage like they always had. Calm, professional, familiar. 7 years of shared screens. 3 dramas. Endless interviews denying what fans always felt. They laughed. They reminisced. They played their roles perfectly. Until something changed. Shu Kai stopped smiling. Not suddenly, but deliberately. He stood up. Walked to the center of the stage. Asked for the microphone. In that moment, 80,000 people felt it. This wasn't scripted. This wasn't planned for the audience. Silence swallowed the stadium. And somewhere in the front row, 2 women, 2 mothers, leaned forward without realizing. They were about to witness the most emotional moment of their children's lives. I need to do something I should have done a long time ago. His voice wasn't loud. It was fragile. Shu Kai had played warriors, emperors, and men without fear. But this was different. This was real. He spoke about fear. About timing. About careers built under scrutiny. He spoke about years spent choosing safety over honesty. The camera cut to Tan Songyun. Confusion first. Then realization. Then tears she couldn't stop. She didn't stand. She didn't run. She stayed frozen. As if her heart had already answered. Before her mind could catch up. When Shu Kai said her full name, the stadium broke into quiet sobs. Not screams. Not cheers. Just raw emotion hanging in the air. And then, he knelt. No dramatic music. No fireworks. Just a man asking the woman he loved to stop waiting with him and start forever. What transformed this proposal from romantic into historic was not the ring. It was the front row. Because sitting there, just meters from the stage, were 2 women who rarely appear in headlines, yet hold the greatest influence in their children's lives. Shu Kai's mother sat upright, hands clenched tightly together. Her eyes shimmered long before the tears fell. She didn't look shocked. She looked prepared, as if her heart already knew what her son was about to do. Beside her, Tan Songyun's mother told a different story. Her expression froze in disbelief. Her lips parted, breath caught in her throat. This was not something she expected to witness under stadium lights. But moments later, disbelief turned into emotion. And emotion turned into tears. Fans seated nearby would later say something unforgettable. The 2 mothers reached for each other's hands. In Chinese culture, this single gesture spoke louder than words. It wasn't just acceptance. It was unity. Marriage is never just about love between 2 people. It is about families intertwining, histories aligning, futures being entrusted. And suddenly, this public proposal carried a deeper weight. This wasn't rebellion. This wasn't pressure. This was respect. Presented openly, without secrecy, without shame. At that moment, the audience understood. This was not a spontaneous act of passion. This was a decision years in the making. For years, Shu Kai and Tan Songyun mastered the art of restraint. They shared undeniable chemistry on screen, yet never allowed it to spill into headlines. Interview after interview, they deflected. They smiled. They insisted on professionalism. And fans, especially longtime drama viewers, felt torn between hope and disappointment. But what many didn't realize was that restraint was not denial. It was protection. In an industry that consumes relationships as quickly as it celebrates them, they chose silence over spectacle. Sources close to the production environment later confirmed that their relationship grew slowly, organically, and privately. No dramatic beginnings. No public declarations. Just shared time. Shared growth. Shared trust. That night on stage wasn't about shocking the world. It was about ending the waiting. When Shu Kai knelt, he wasn't performing. He was surrendering control. And when Tan Songyun finally nodded, not rushing, not dramatizing, the answer felt heavier than any shouted yes. It was calm. It was sure. The kind of answer that only comes After years of certainty built in silence. Within minutes, the ripple became a wave. Social platforms lit up across continents. Not with anger, not with scandal, but with tears. Fans didn't react because they were shocked. They reacted because they felt included. Included in a moment that felt genuine. In a world trained to doubt celebrity sincerity, this proposal didn't feel staged. It felt human. Two people choosing love without erasing their responsibility. Two families standing where tradition and modernity meet. There were no press statements that night. No polished photos released immediately. Just one moment, captured imperfectly, shared honestly, and maybe that's why it resonated so deeply. Because for once, a stage built for fiction became the place where truth stood unmasked. Shukai didn't just ask a question. He made a declaration. Tan Songyun didn't just answer. She chose a future. And the world didn't just watch. It felt. In an era obsessed with image, this moment reminded us. Love doesn't need perfection. It needs courage. And that night, under the lights of Beijing, courage won.